Hello everyone! Welcome back to another Boruto reaction. Watching episode 220 today. Before we begin, make a subscription below. Check out my Patreon, Discord, Instagram, and all the good stuff.
What's on Patreon?
On Patreon, it's up for £1. You get early access reactions to Pokemon and Boruto episodes, as well as shoutouts in the description of every video. You can also get things like early access to other shows as well, like Dragon Ball, and full-length reactions to all the shows. So check it out. What happened last time on Boruto?
It's been a while since
It's been a few weeks. We've been on vacation.
But they were wrapping up. Like everything was kind of they've beaten Jigen and it was wrapping up. And well, not Jigen anymore.
Yeah, we've lost Kurama.
We lost
kind of
Kurama,
dealing with
we've
that.
lost
The Rinnegan. Boruto kind of blames himself a little bit, but also he's scared about Momoshiki coming up and taking over his body because they still have that to deal with. Code was approached by Jigen, the spirit of Jigen.
Oh yeah.
And you will carry on my will. Get revenge for me.
Yeah.
So he's the next baddie that they need to take out.
Yes.
And that's about it. Kind of just
wrapping
wrapping things up. We got this last episode here. And then we gotta wait for the dub to catch up, because after this, it's an immense amount of filler.
Anime-only canon.
Anime-only canon that is not necessary. So it'll be a while before the dub gets to where it needs to get to for relevant
But we
story.
will start reacting again when it's back.
When it's back. Someday.
One day.
But for now, are you ready for this last one?
I'm ready.
Let's begin! Playing some good old-fashioned Boro Mario.
Ooh. Does he remember it?
Yeah, he probably knows all that was going on. He was aware for that, at least. It is! It's Naru Mario.
I want to play that. They should make that in real life. Is he depressed?
Does this mean that now it'll be impossible to go and investigate their hideout?
Yup.
Since Sasuke lost his Rinnegan, and Boruto's ability with the Karma is unreliable for travel, yes.
It isn't just their hideout, though. Losing the means to investigate the dimension where the Ten Tails is being raised is unfortunate as well.
10 Tails. So we're going to have to fight that monster again.
Yup.
In the worst case,
The fifth Great Ninja War.
I really doubt we'll have to worry about it.
This generation's had it bad.
There's a sacrifice required to turn
True.
the Ten Tails into a divine tree.
I thought Kara was destroyed after Ishiki was defeated, wasn't it?
His
Code.
name is Code. He possesses a defective Karma implanted by Ishiki. He's Kara's last remaining member.
So the destruction of the transfer portals was his doing then?
I suspect that he doesn't have a means of attack, so he's trying to buy time by interfering with our means of reaching him.
That's our thought as well.
And also, we've learned that Code has a rather unnatural obsession with the Otsutsuki. However, we can't locate him.
All right.
It's a common enemy.
Put at the top of the list in the Sans bingo book.
I will do.
There we go.
So what did you say? You all spoke over each
The
other.
only thing that I'm really worried about now is the fact that all of your intel has come from Amado.
Agreed.
Mm.
Are we sure that he can
I don't know
really
if I
be
trust that guy.
What is Amado's
I
actual
don't
goal?
know.
It wouldn't be wrong to say that the Leaf Village might not have survived if it weren't for his help. So I guess
He gave them everything they
proof is in
needed.
the results.
I just
He
hope
did
it wasn't
stop
all big dog and pony show.
It from
Which brings us to
going
our
into
final
Kawaki.
topic. Let's discuss the
Reincarnating.
karma that's embedded on Boruto's palm.
Indeed. We can't overlook the fact that Momoshiki has taken control of his body twice now.
We're working on it. Our scientific ninja tools team is trying hard to find a
Oh
solution.
yeah, maybe they can find like a
But
blocker.
from everything I've heard,
Maybe.
they haven't actually been able to find any answers.
Well, have
Not
you?
yet.
That's Naruto. If Momoshiki, or let's say if even Boruto himself were to become an Ishiki-level threat, could you really take down your own son?
Gara! It's fine, Kurotsuchi. Gara does raise a good point. And if Momoshiki takes control of Boruto one more time, then I'll do whatever needs to be done.
I think you're missing the bigger point.
Oh.
We don't know if you can beat an Otsutsuki, Not since you lost Kurama's power.
I mean, don't underestimate him. He lost the Sun guy, didn't he?
Yeah, but it's like...
Have you
He's a heck of a lot powerful than most of those Kage, okay?
Still, even still.
Could we take Boruto's life right now?
I'm asking if he's prepared to go to such lengths. Well,
If he's prepared to kill Boruto, like, right now, basically. Would you kill him right
That's
now?
not fair. Like, give it some time.
He's just saying, like, if he gets taken over by an Ishiki level,
I mean, I don't
And
think
you don't have
Naruto
Kurama
would
now?
have to do it. Sasuke would do it.
but Sasuke's not powerful enough
He's
either.
powerful too. He's
Ishiki level. We couldn't even be Ishiki with the Rinnegan or Kurama. You know,
No,
that's
that's
what they're saying is like you don't have
I
those
don't think
powers
they could
now.
either. I mean,
No.
they'd kill a bee.
That's why they're saying kill Boruto now.
You can't use my dad's prosthetic anymore, right?
Listen,
I
I'm telling
feel
you,
He
like
should be able
should
to.
be able to infuse
It's
chakra
Naruto's
still.
chakra. Yeah,
It wasn't the Nine Tails chakra.
it was Naruto's.
He's an Uzumaki. He has
Immense
lots
chakra.
of chakra still.
Hi there, class rep.
Oh,
Ah,
oh,
How's that?
oh! He
a
made
new arm.
It's good. Well, there are no issues with your nervous system.
Wow, I'm speechless. There's no sign of rejection at all.
Of course not, since it's been engineered from his own cells. It's a genuine article.
I mean, if this guy's good, he'll be really useful. I just don't know how good he is.
Right.
I'm sorry.
Kills him.
This is gonna pinch a little.
oh, come on. You don't have to treat me like I'm just a little kid, you know?
Sorry.
Before he
So,
didn't want any
so when
shots.
did you join the Scientific Ninja Tool team?
It appears that you have the wrong idea about me. I have nothing to do with the Scientific Ninja Tools team.
Personally, I'd very much like to have Lord Amado come on board as an
Lord
advisor
Amado?
just as soon as possible, but
He's a lord now.
When did he give him that title?
Yeah, of course.
So, how does it feel to you?
No different than before. Just like my old arm.
That's wonderful.
That'd be so weird.
Kage.
I hope one day we get that good in real life.
I know, right? Regenerate limbs.
Boruto, to walk by and not go in is unlike you. Not hungry today?
No, that's not it. But you know how you get sleepy after eating?
He's scared. Has he not been sleeping?
He's not been sleeping.
Oh.
He's trying not to sleep.
Concerning the young lord's karma. It seems his karma's extracting at an accelerated rate.
Huh? Are you sure this isn't an error?
I've checked the results multiple times. I have no reason to doubt them.
So how long does he have? How much longer will Boruto be himself?
It's difficult to predict precisely. Maybe 6 months. Or maybe in as soon as 2 weeks. The young lord's body could completely become that of an...
He's gonna become taken over really soon. Do you have to kill him? That's a hard
Can we
decision.
not put some sort of ceiling on him?
Seal him.
Keep this confidential until then.
Seal him away.
Or like a ceiling
Kawaki would be at least a little bit happier
thing?
about it.
He's always been like this. Don't be upset.
Oh, hey. So you're still here, huh?
That sounded a bit aggressive. Oh, hey.
So you're still here, huh?
Talking with the Hokage?
Wow, how rare. You were here without Boruto. Where is he?
He would go on a date with me.
He hasn't been sleeping for a while.
Since when?
Since defeating the Otsutsuki. Since his return.
Is he still bothered by what happened to my dad's eye?
Probably.
That isn't it.
Part of it, probably. I think he's just scared he'll get taken
If
over.
he falls asleep, Momoshiki might take over his consciousness. The next person he hurts might be you, or someone else close to him. He said that's why he can't sleep.
How long can you keep that up, though?
If
Not
he
sleeping.
tires himself out, it could have the same impact.
True.
I heard the news.
I know there's no point in regretting it now, but I just feel like I've let him down.
Even if you could have dealt with it quickly, your options were still limited. You're not responsible for this.
I have a solid duty to care for the lives of everyone in the village. To fulfill my role as Hokage, the right thing to do would be to stop Boruto, even if it means killing him. But that doesn't change the fact that I'm his father.
That's a tough decision as his dad.
I made a promise to Boruto that if the karma started to overcome him, then I'd put a stop to it, even if it meant killing him. In the end, I couldn't do it. If Kawaki hadn't been there with us, who knows what would have happened.
They could have all died.
And so, this time, I intend to keep my end of the bargain. Even as we're speaking, Boruto's whole body is being corrupted by the Otsutsuki. Have you told him the truth? That he doesn't have much time left?
No.
But I can't be that cruel to him. I mean, Boruto hasn't done anything
But we see him
wrong.
older, don't
You
we?
can hide it, but the outcome
Right at
will
the
be
beginning, we
same.
saw him
I'll
older.
do something about it. I'll do something before that happens. Isn't that what it means to be a parent?
This is unlike anything you've dealt with. Isn't it time that you faced reality head on?
Face reality, what does that mean?
With his hair like that, he really looks like one of his dad or like
Kurama
his
isn't with you anymore.
low blow.
That's a low blow.
He looks like one of the older like members of his clan.
Of the Uchiha?
Annoying, huh?
Oh, there you are, Boruto.
Hey, Dad. Dad, I'm just...
Look, Boruto, I need to speak with you about your body.
My body?
At this rate, in 6 months, or the worst case, in only a couple of weeks, your body will become an Otsutsuki.
Really? You mean you couldn't think of a gentler way to tell me that? I mean, I gotta get
Nope.
mentally prepared for something like this.
Listen, I know Sasuke promised he'd take steps when the time came. And that same thing was just proposed again, when we were in the Five Kage Summit.
I see.
But still,
Do we kill you
as
now?
long as I'm alive, I'm not gonna allow that to happen. No matter what anyone else may think about it.
Sure, you say that now, but what happens if I really become Momoshiki? What'll you do? I mean, you don't have...
It's true. I don't possess Kurama's power anymore. So it's going to be difficult to fight the way that I used to. And my reputation will definitely be ruined. Nonetheless, even if I have lost Kurama's power and lose my prestige as Hokage, there is one thing that I will always be, and that's your father. If it's for their child, a parent is always able to summon forth an amazing amount of power.
Ah.
That you have nothing
Looks
to
a bit
worry
weird
about.
there.
Anything bad were
That
about
looks
to
like that
happen
weird
to you,
meme
I
that went around.
promise I would give my life to stop it.
Oh.
You promise me? For real?
You bet. I never go back on my word once I've given it.
Well, yeah.
It's my ninja. My ninja way. Is it getting?
It was beautiful. He fell asleep.
Is he gonna kill him?
No, I think he's terrified. He doesn't know what to do. He said all that, but he still doesn't know what to do. You know what I mean? Like, what if I have to kill him and I have to break my word?
Amado.
But I come bearing some good news for you.
Those elf ears need to go.
Why is it with the drawing of Naruto in this episode?
I don't know.
It's medicine that I created with the aim of weakening the Byakugan's power.
Alright, but what's this have to do with Boruto's karma?
The Byakugan's origin can be traced back to the Otsutsuki. So that means if we're able to weaken the Byakugan, it might curtail the Otsutsukification caused by the karma too.
Okay.
It works. Could it stop Boruto from becoming Momoshiki?
In theory,
Could
it
delay
ought to
it?
completely stop it cold.
If
Really?
you had something like that, why not mention
It's
it
just in
before?
theory. I don't know.
Boruto's inherited the potential.
I don't know if it'll
of
actually
Byakugan,
work.
Right? Even if this stops the karma from extracting, there's no telling what side effects there may be. Things won't go the way.
Yeah,
they
because
did
his
go
mom's got the
these days.
Byakugan. so-
Yeah.
So you've tried it? You gave this to Kawaki too?
Yeah, but if I'd used a full dose, Jigen would have noticed. So I just administered it little by little. All I could do was stall for time as long as possible. Nevertheless, it's the reason why Kawaki's karma took a much longer time to extract than Boruto's
Okay.
has.
Okay, so it does delay it.
Yeah,
At
because
least.
he had it from a very young age, didn't he?
Yeah.
What's the reason you brought this to me now? Is it because you were worried that I wouldn't be able to decide what to do before Momoshiki resurrects?
Yes.
That's a part of it. Although, that's not my primary reason. I used to have a daughter, but she died 12 years ago. So I understand quite well how it feels. to not want to lose a child.
Well,
Okay.
you learned something about him. He had a daughter once.
Take your time.
His eyes
Consider
look
it
very
carefully.
blue that they look like
Oh,
he's doing this.
You sure?
Of course. But not because I trust Amado. I'm taking it because I trust you.
Oh,
Dad.
don't put it on my house.
I hate seeing you moping around, looking so depressed all the time, you know?
Well, I guess he's just back to normal.
You really don't have anything to worry about anymore?
That's right. I was checked out twice, and apparently the karma's extraction has come to a complete stop.
Oh, so it's working.
Physical changes that had already occurred aren't going anywhere.
So that's good. He gets to last a little bit longer, I guess. But he said there might be unknown side effects that we'll just have to wait and see, basically.
Does this mean that Boruto is okay now?
Yeah. At the moment,
Well-
there's no sign of any side effects.
At the moment.
he helped.
Let's compile all that data.
I
still don't trust him.
I've got this little niggling doubt about him.
Niggling.
I'll leave it to you.
I don't know.
So Amado's been appointed to advisor. Thank you for making sure it went well.
Oh, so he's an advisor now.
Okay.
Well, he's gonna be working really hard for us.
Coming in.
At least not.
Coming in. And the door's already open.
At least not.
To you, since you were the one that I borrowed it from.
My arm. Oh yeah. It seems like yours is fully regenerated. Using your own arm feels a lot better, doesn't it?
Well, it's yours again.
See ya.
He kind of liked having
Hey,
his arm.
Kawaki.
I think so.
Yeah?
How would you like to start as a genin for the leaf?
Oh.
Really?
Become a
Think
ninja?
about it.
Become a ninja.
Man, that guy is always such a drag.
We ended up having to sacrifice a lot in our battle against the Otsutsukification.
He'd make a good ninja. He can do Shadow Clone
We also made
and
new
Fireball
friends in the
Jutsu.
process. But I do have one suggestion, Shikamaru.
What's that?
The tuning exams got pushed to the side because of Momoshiki's attack. So I was thinking that we ought to host them again.
Has some new shooting exams.
Did you add that in?
Yes.
What happened? Oh, they're crying. They
Crowd.
become tuning.
Wasabi Izu.
New shooting.
Oki Taketori.
Sir.
Sarada
Sarada
Uchiha.
Sarda became a tuning.
Well done.
How come
Congratulations. All of you are now
Orochimaru's kid didn't?
And from here on out, you'll be leading your respective teams
For
as
dumb
their
reasons. That's why.
Come on, hurry up, big bro.
Can she still be part of their team if she's a tuning?
Yeah, she can just kind of lead their team, basically. They don't need Konohamaru all the time now, because he sucks anyways. Good job.
Is that the picture? Oh, they did get one.
They
That's
got a good
nice.
one.
They got one just like Naruto used to have, but they're all actually happy.
Well, there you go. Another episode of Boruto. I even had it kind of end like a nice end of an arc. That was the end of the Otsutsuki Awaken arc.
Yeah, it was very good. It's a very good arc. I enjoyed
It was
it
a
a
very-
lot. We learned a lot.
It was a crazy arc.
Love Kawaki. He's a really good addition.
Yep.
There was a real threat. There was real loss. That's one thing that makes Naruto, that puts it above the rest.
Yes, it's
there are
the
real
stakes.
stakes.
Yeah.
Things are lost that mean so much. It makes you cry. There's not many anime that make me like actually
Like
cry
tear up and
sob,
cry.
and Naruto
Yeah,
and Boruto.
it continues to do
is one
so.
of them.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it has even in the Boruto series. It hasn't stopped making me feel
No.
these emotions.
It started very slow, and I understand why people didn't want to give it a chance.
Most people turned off on the first
I
arc.
can understand why.
Yes, it makes sense.
But
why.
it's worth it. It's worth carrying on. At least just skip through like the.
No, you can't skip it. It's all
but
canon.
I mean, if you like the stuff, then by all means watch
Yeah,
it. But
it's fine.
If you're turning off because you're not as invested, just rush through.
Get through
the earlier
the stuff that
and-
has no bearing on the story whatsoever.
Yeah, and get
like the
to the
arcs that are like complete self-contained.
Yeah.
Just move on. I mean, you just saw right there. We skipped the tuning exams. There's a
Yes.
whole arc.
Why? So why doesn't Mitsuki get?
The Boruto and Mitsuki see Amado get captured or something, and they chase after him, and really it was all part of his plan. He was doing something on his own, and then they get late coming back, so they get disqualified.
Wow.
This is why
Leeski has sage mode. I know there's not meant to
This is why I can't stand the self-contained stuff, because it has no bearing on the story. It doesn't actually do anything.
No.
You know, all it did was make Sarda a tuning, but that
But
could
you said in the manga they didn't show the tuning
no,
exams, so
there was none of that. And so here I'm like, look, she became a tuning, and you can really easily say she became a tuning because of what she's accomplished recently. Like
Well,
she
she's
beat a Kara
know?
member
Yeah,
using the
she's
Chidori.
very good.
She's very good leader. She's proven herself to be a good leader.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So she, you know, it makes sense. The other 3 Denki in them is like, no. There's no reason for them to be tuning. Definitely not. The one kid who looks like Kakashi, he's okay, but it's like, it was such a dumb fight that he was in that made him win. And then the cat girl was... it was just really, really boring, really dumb fights. That was just it just wasn't worth it. It wasn't worth watching it, at least from my point of view. It was just a slog to get through. Just for them to be tuning, and it's like, there you go, they're tuning. It's like, you know what? Forget that. Forget all that mess.
Well, Kawaki's gonna be a Genin.
It was also supposed to. Sorry, before you get on that, it
Before we
was
move on.
supposed to also be Mitsuki versus Boruto for the tuning exams.
Oh.
It was their fight that was coming up.
Oh, that's a shame. So you didn't get to see it?
So then they make it there, and they're like, they get disqualified, and then they're like, you know what? Let's just have a fight anyway, just to see, you know, how
Who
far
would
we've
win?
come. They don't see it. They skip it.
Oh.
And they even
that's
tell you
the
who
bit I
wins.
want to see.
No, because it's self-contained poop.
If you like it, you do you.
You do you.
You do
It's
you.
not for me.
You get more episodes to watch than we do, you know?
It's true. You
I
get
wish
more.
I could like them. I remember when we finished watching Naruto, and I didn't know what to do with my life anymore. I was
You're like, let's go back and
let's
watch
just go watch all the filler just for more content.
You would not have enjoyed it. You would have hated it. Speaking of which, this is episode 220. Original Naruto, counting the filler and all. Not Shippuden, just little Naruto.
Oh, right.
Is 220 episodes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, that's interesting.
Well, they've managed to stop the karma from spreading.
Yep.
Just in the nick of time.
Just in time
I
before
don't know what to think
Naruto-
of Amado, but to be fair to him, he's
He's
helped a lot.
He's helped a
come
lot.
Through.
But he's just something
I'll
shady
reserve
about
judgment.
him. There's just something shady about the guy that I can't get over.
But he's helped so Boruto can go in and live a normal. Because I was thinking, we saw him as an older Boruto, right?
Yeah.
When he was fighting Kawaki.
Yeah.
Which I don't understand how that's gonna.
Especially Kawaki's becoming a Genin.
Yeah, it's true.
I'll think about it. He becomes a Genin.
Yeah, of course he
There's
will.
a whole arc of him
With-
proving himself
with,
to become a Genin.
With Boruto's sister? Is it that one?
No, that's even
Oh.
worse. That's later on. That's even worse. No, there's an arc with Kawaki. He gets teamed up with Metal Lee.
These are spoilers, by the way. If you haven't seen it,
They
you want
chase
to.
a bear. They have a little mission to get this kid to somewhere. The kid dies. Kawaki feels bad. You'll never hear him ever think about it or talk about it ever again because it's self-contained. It doesn't involve anything in the story. But he somehow proved himself, becomes a Genin. Oh no.
Well, he's gonna become a Genin.
But that's the with Himawari Himawari is going into ninja school, ninja academy. And you're like, oh sweet, we're gonna see, her learning.
Yeah.
It's tea time, they have cake.
I mean-
Someone puts mustard in the cake and gets in trouble. Gotta find out who it was. Some jealous girl. The teacher turns out to be evil, wants to kill everybody. Kawaki beats her. I don't know, it's just it's just self-contained. It has nothing to do with anything. You never hear
Just
about
lighthearted
it
entertainment.
ever again.
This is deep entertainment.
I've watched it all. I have
He's watched
bled
it all.
through all of the episodes.
And read it all. You read the manga
And I read all the
too.
manga, and so I can take the two and make this, and then find what the actual plot of the story is.
And he
just
does
go
it
with
for
that.
me. You do it for me
Yeah.
because I'm not as interested in those. I don't have the time to watch all those side stories, and we especially don't have time to react to them.
Yeah.
Because they don't really do well on the channel anyway.
Mhm.
So, you cut it down for me.
I cut it down for you. It was nice though for Naruto that this solution came up because Naruto, even though he sounded really confident and he calmed Boruto with like, as a parent, I'll never let anyone hurt you. I will find a way. Parents can find the strength to, do what they need to do.
Mm-hmm.
But deep down, he's like he's just. It almost made you feel like he's gonna kill him here.
I thought he was like gonna let him like.
I think he was probably thinking about it. Like, if I had to kill him right now, could I do it? And he was just like having a panic attack almost.
Yeah. It was a bit harsh from Sasuke.
Yes, you need to wake up to reality. What reality does that mean? That you don't have Kurama anymore. It's like,
well, somebody doesn't have.
He knows.
Eye anymore.
But he's still willing to kill Boruto if that's what it needs to be.
If he can.
He would do it now.
Oh.
Is what he's saying, and Naruto's like.
But he couldn't. He couldn't before.
Yeah.
He's like, I couldn't do it.
He hesitated, basically.
But this time I'll keep my word.
Yeah, it was a bit harsh from Sasuke, but that is Sasuke's way of talking to people, is being a bit harsh, just saying the truth into your heart.
Spitting facts.
Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be a while before we're back to watching Boruto. We gotta wait for the dub to catch up.
Yeah.
The next episode arc you can expect us to continue will be the Sasuke Retsuden arc. Now, that arc is also kind of self-contained, but it's only like 4 or 5 episodes. It's pretty short. And I think it has some pretty interesting things to offer in terms of Sasuke and Sakura's relationship.
Yeah, we don't see much
and how they work together and things. So there's some benefit there, and it's short. And then it'll move on to the final arc of this Boruto series. Because the sub has been stopped for a while. Not been anything. Well, the manga's still going, so... There's some things to catch up on when we get there. Who knows how long it'll be before the dub gets there, but we'll be here when it's ready. But did you enjoy?
I did.
Hopefully everyone else enjoyed. Like and subscribe if you did. And as always, have a great one.